Hi, I'm Gina. One of the biggest questions ESL teacher ask about Korean learners is this: why do they drop the subject? A sentence without a subject. That's weird to you, but to us, totally normal. We drop the subject all the time. So, I want to show you how we see the subject and 3 quick reasons plus a little bonus at the end. The first reason, in Korean, the subject isn't really fixed in the first place. We even need to make a subject. How? It's easy. The subject is marked by form, not by position, like in English. We just start with a noun, let's say the name Tom, which means Tom. Then, we add one of these markers, either E or Ga, depends on whether a noun ends in a consonant or a vowel. Since Tom ends in a consonant, Tom becomes Tommy. This tiny bit, E or Ga, is called a particle. It gives Tom its subject role. With that tiny sound, Tommy is now the subject. There's a more. Once Tommy is marked as a subject, it can go anywhere within a sentence, beginning, middle, even at the end. It doesn't matter where it goes. Its role stays the same, its meaning doesn't change. That is why in Korea, the word order is super flexible. Locking the subject in one spot, sure, we learned it in class. But doing it naturally, never easy. It's a totally different system. The second reason, in Korean, the subjects are highly visible because of its distinct form. Does it matter when we drop it? Yes, it does. Here's why. As I said before, it's those tiny particles, E or Ga, that tells us what the subject is. Each is just a single letter. With just one of two, we can make the subject for any noun. They never change, regardless of tense, case, or word order. So, they are easy to spot, both to the eyes and the ears. They've been naturally carved in our mind for good. Even when they dropped, we can still feel them naturally, intuitively. But in English, guess what? It's the opposite. It is invisible. There's nothing to see, nothing to hear. No case markers, no particles, no endings, just blank slot in your head, even before speaking. You must fill each slot one by one in a right order starting from the subject. All we have done is to take visible forms and push them deeper into the invisible. Now we are forced to make this invisible English appear, although we never had those blank slots in our head to begin with. That is a huge shift, and it's kind of wild, don't you think? The third reason, in Korean, the subject usually gets the least attention in a sentence, not because it's unimportant, quite the opposite. It's a culture thing, not a structural one. Once the subject is clearly stated, it feels a little exposed, distant, even unsafe. We actually like it better when it's kind of hidden or just dropped completely. So, in Korean, the closer someone is to us, the more we skip the subject. 밥 먹었어? 밥 해 먹을래? 언제 올 거야? But when we do say it, it usually feels more formal and distant. 선생님은 언제 오시나요? 대통령 각하께서는 식사를 하셨습니까? I still remember a snowy night in New York at the Dome. The 2 guards were rearranging my room. I didn't catch everything, but I heard them call me she. It was the first time it hit me. Not in a bad way, but it was like a hidden boundary had appeared clearly. That is why Korean learners often find one subject especially exhausting. It isn't just grammar. It feels like stepping into the spotlight. Even when I was mailing a package at the post office in New York for the first time. But in English, the sentence doesn't even start unless I showed up first. Finally, bonus reason. And now, here's where it gets even trickier. In Korea, traditional translation is still the main way in English education. Tom in English? Well, that becomes Tommy in Korean. It looks fine, but here's the problem. In Korean, Tommy is already a subject all by itself. Tommy can move around freely in a sentence. And time kinds of goes with it.
Nope.
It gets pulled away from its subject spot in English.
Nope.
And very often, time just disappears with Tommy without a trace. Totally not okay in English. Instead of helping, translation actually makes it harder to keep the subject locked in the first spot. This is all for today, and thank you for staying with me till the end. I really wanted to share this with you. I hope it came across well. Feel free to leave a comment. In the next video, I will talk about why Koreans tend to delay the verbs. So stay tuned, follow for more. See you soon.